Hello, dude and dudettes. We are back with another Mediak Plays episode, and we are going through Halo. It's after Thanksgiving, which means two things. 24 days until Christmas. And also, this is going to be the last Halo Reach episode. Technically, I have not finished the game, and I probably won't in this video. But that's completely fine, because, I treat these you're not watching these for the for the gameplay, if we're being honest here. All right, let's hop in, and I can keep talking about other shit. So, like I said before, this is going to be probably the last episode of Halo. And the reason why isn't because we're approaching the end of the game, which I mean we probably might. I don't know. It's been I haven't been conscious since I've played this game, so I don't have a good judge of how much time is left in the campaign. It's the end of November. I think I'm gonna switch games every month, and since this is like a very Zach focused series, and I'm talking about stuff from like my childhood, things that I'm working on, things that make me happy, I think I'm going to primarily play nostalgia focused games. Next up on the docket, I think, is going to be Portal. I always wanted to do the co-op campaign with my old roommate, my buddy Kyle. But he does not live with me anymore, and he has a big boy job, so it feels weird being back and having a board, because the last episode I recorded, I did not have a board. I had a piece of paper that I had a bunch of stuff written on, but it's just not the same. It's much better having a board. And if I'm being 100% honest, the stuff on the board right now is not new. It's actually up on there from last week, but I didn't talk about it because I didn't have the board. Is this the last mission? There's a chance it is, I guess. I was on TikTok. Well, no, I think it was Instagram. I don't go on TikTok very often. But they were talking about Halo, and specifically this guy, and they were like, in the I was gonna say in the anime. Yeah, in the anime, which is what I'm playing right now, he fights for a long time and then dies. But in the manga, which is the book about Halo Reach, he fights for several days, like going through all of the ammo on the complex and just becoming an absolute like unit while he's here. And I think that's cool. It still did. I think the game still did a really great job of showing like how powerful he was and lasting that long and stuff like that. But apparently he just is that much cooler in the book. The graphic quality from this game to like yesterday's Cold War is massive. whenever the game capture pops up for Xbox, it's so tiny and I have to readjust it to make it bigger, while the PlayStation 1 just takes up the entire screen. It just shows how much we've come, you know? Think about how much metal is just out there in space, especially in the Halo time period, because like if they're doing this like every day, then there should just be like piles and piles of StarCraft parts just out there. This is a space. Oh, this is badass. I don't remember this mission at all. Oh, I have missiles too. That's badass. There's physics. That's sick. This is awesome. More games should have this. I wish games tried harder nowadays. Apparently, the next Call of Duty has a 4-year life cycle, so like there's a very solid chance that it might actually be good, because Treyarch's last sole game was Cold War, which came out my freshman year of college. Oh shit, so that means I'm gonna be I'm gonna be graduated when that comes out. Ugh, fuck me, man, that sucks. Oh, I'm old. Man, and the worst part is I'm like almost done with this semester too, so that means that I only have one more semester of fun before my life becomes boring and sad. One of the things I have on there is just Pedro Pascal and Keanu Reeves in general, because I think they're like ideal famous people. Like they're just so cool. I know that during the John Wick movies, like at the end of either the third one or the fourth one, Keanu Reeves bought everyone on the crew a motorcycle and a watch, like an expensive watch, which is awesome. They're so cool. what a great pair of guys. And I've seen like a shit ton of interviews with him, and he just seems like a really nice guy. And I saw this really cute interview with Pedro Pascal and the young girl who plays Ellie in The Last of Us TV show. They're taking pictures, like I'm guessing for the show, obviously. And she asks him why he has his hand on his tummy, and he's like, this is where I hold all of my stress and worry. Whenever I'm nervous, I just do this, and everything I can hide it for a moment. And that's so, he just is teaching this little girl how to deal with all of the embarrassness and like stress and worry about being famous, just in like a little sentence he said to her that not many other people are going to notice, you know? It is just so wholesome. They seem like such great guys, and I hope that nothing, like, they don't ever do, something doesn't come out and they're like bad or something like that, but I hope to be similar to them whenever I get older. Not in the idea that I'm famous, because I just don't think that's probably going to happen, but like in the idea that I'm a nice guy, because that's like all I want. Man, this is so fun. More games should have fighting missions like this. It reminds me of Battlefield, like Battlefront. Sorry, Star Wars Battlefront. I played the Portal games recently. Not recent enough that I remember the puzzles, so it'll still be interesting, and I definitely will fail a lot. I played them recent enough that I know that I still enjoy them and think they're incredible games, if that makes sense. So these Banshees, they're the ones that are on the ground as well? Or those ghosts? Those are ghosts. I feel like I definitely have been in a Banshee on the ground, though. Maybe it wasn't in this game. Maybe I'm hallucinating. No, Banshees are the things that fly! Oh, yeah! No, I definitely didn't use that in this game yet, but I totally used them before. I very vivid... I flew into that. Nope! I can tank it. I can't tank it. Oh, dude, I really hope it doesn't restart me on that mission. Oh, look, dude, what the heck? Damn, bro. There's more detail in this game than there is in, like, most games that come out nowadays. Man, the last thing I want to do right now is go to class. Because, like, it's approaching the end of the semester, so classes are starting to become a little bit useless. Because the majority of classes are just, like, going there and they're telling you that the final is coming. Which... it's kind of lame, in my opinion. We have, like, it's called the Gold Show. We have an art exhibition. No, well, that one was my fault. We have an art exhibition for the senior cinema students that is brand new this year. Oh, shit, I have to do that beginning gunfight, too. And it's whatever. And I guarantee what we're going to go to class is my teacher's going to be like, all right, this is what you guys did good when setting up your exhibit. This is what you guys did bad when setting up your exhibit. And that's just how it's going to be. And we're going to do that for like 3 hours. Someone's going to probably read part of their script because they didn't go last week. It's just going to be useless whenever I could be using that time to, you know, write my script, work on my capstone. It's just 3 hours of nothing. Corvette? Is that what we call that ship? Is it because it's like sleek? All ships and stuff, they should be controlled by video game controllers, because that would mean that all gamers would just be like, oh, it's like Ender's Game. They'd be the goat at war and shit. Pussy. We were doing a fight. I was going straight at him. We were playing chicken. He pulled away, and that's why I lost. Have you guys ever seen How I Met Your Mother? I love that show. It's a great show. I don't care what people say about the ending of it. I love that show. And if we're being honest here, if we're looking at Ted and who Ted is and the fact that he's telling a really, really, really long story about how much he loves Robin, it kind of makes sense that he is asking to ask Robin out. Like, people really hate that ending, but I guarantee that was the plan since the beginning of the show. I don't know. I also watched it before I had, like, common sense. So maybe it's just nostalgia. That's holy shit! So first off, that was a Call of Duty moment. I intended to look him in the face and then shoot him, but that failed. That was funny though. He got stuck and was like, "I'm taking you with me, motherfucker." I guess I should have put a spoiler warning. I'll do it in post. I'll do a spoiler warning in post. Your mother, I guess. No, dude, I died to the little things. Ah, shit, man. That was embarrassing.
On our way to the hangar. Noble 5, meet him there. Affirmative. On approach.
Damn, bro. Whoa. In that cup is coffee. It is salted caramel Christmas coffee from Market District. But goddamn, that shit does not taste good cold. Oh, what the shit? How was I supposed to know that was gonna be there? Maybe I'll take out all the little guys first. Oh, that was so good. There's something Halo's really good at, and it's making you feel like a certified badass. And that's just like a fact. I'm excited to play Halo next week. Playing Halo this week. I'm excited to play. I'm excited to play Portal next week. Did I ever finish my coffee conversation, bro? This shit was freezing. That's why I made that yuck face. My Xbox. Look at this. My Xbox is on my bed. So I don't know. It just felt safer than putting it in somewhere else because the other place I have to put. This is what we're gonna do real quick. So this is me perspectively. That's my bed with my bunny that I got with Cassie and Skylar, Jinx that I got with G, and my snowman that I got with G and my mom. So this is where my Xbox is right now. It's just sitting on the edge of my bed. And the other option is to put it down there with my PlayStation. And that's what I've been doing up until this point. But last recording that I did here, I dropped it while picking it up, and I thought I broke it, my Xbox, and I was about to fucking get really upset with myself because I paid $70 for that thing, and I know that's not a lot of money, but so I bought the 360 off of Kyle, my old roommate, and also he came up with the idea, but he established the idea for me that for every dollar you spend on something, you should spend an hour with it. So if you're buying a video game for $60, then theoretically that video game should be able to keep your attention for 60 hours. That's what he goes by. And he says that if he can't justify the idea that if he's buying a game that's $60 and if he doesn't think that he will get 60 hours of play out of it, he just won't buy it because he's a unit. And also I bought that from him because he flips games. I'm working on a Undead Unluck animation because I fell in love with that show so much. It's actually on my shelf over there, the first volume of the manga. But I'm not in love with what I've drawn so far, so I think I might take a step back. And recently, I've been really wanting to draw Usopp from One Piece with Conqueror's Hockey, and I have this idea of it, and it's so stupid, but I really want to do that, and I actually think I might start that today, because I have a bunch of I was talking about it earlier, I have 2 boring classes today. Oh, I didn't even talk about my second class of the day, bro. Dude, I talked about my senior class, which is capstone, and I was like, oh yeah, that one's useless. But dude, photojournalism, which is the class that I have right after that, which is also a 3-hour class. So I got 6 hours of classes today. In one of them, we literally don't even do anything. And I shit you not, I'm not exaggerating. It's not like a matter of we go in the class and we do useless stuff and that's the we don't do anything like that we did in senior. No, we go into photojournalism and I just sit there and draw. Like I don't do anything at all. Like I haven't learned a single thing. I haven't actually done any effort in a class. Why do I suck at games? Dude, I wanted to try and go fast through this recording because this is like the final Halo one. This is supposed to be... You know what? As missions go, this is a pretty climactic end to a Halo series. And hell, I mean, maybe next November I'll come back and do it again. Finish it up. It also makes sense that there's no, like, heals on this ship because, like, why would they have marine heals? Gamers, let's rise. Oh, I watched... I forgot to say this on the podcast, actually. So, exclusive. I watched that Gran Turismo movie with my mom. The racing one. Gran Turismo? Is that the name of it? I don't know. I'm not a big racing guy, so I've never really knew that, like, what it's called or whatever, but I think it's called Gran Turismo. That was a good movie. It has, like, bad reviews, and I guess I could see why, because it kind of just throws you into it, and it moves pretty fast. But, like, I don't mean that in, like, a negative way. If you watch the movie with the idea that this happened, like, apparently the story is basically one-to-one with what, like, happened. So, if you go into the movie with that idea, then your jaw's going to hit the floor a couple times. Because, like, there's some stuff that happens in it that I wasn't expecting. I'm not a big... I just said I'm not a racing guy. Like, I genuinely just don't understand this stuff, and I have never really watched it. I watched the first couple episodes of the F1 documentary on Netflix, but that's it. So watching the movie after the trailer, I just kind of assumed it was just going to be him training to be a racer and then him becoming a racer. But that happens in, like, the first, like, 40 minutes of the movie, and it's, like, 2.5 hours. So I'm not going to spoil it, because I genuinely think it's one of those movies that you should watch unspoiled unless you... That sounds so ridiculous because it is a real movie. What am I supposed to do here, man? Good movie, though. I recommend it.
Time has come to return the favor. Don't deny me this.
He just fucking picks him up and manhandles him. That's so funny.
Tell him to make it count.
That's badass. That's badass from both sides, bro. Like, the fact that he's sacrificing himself and the way that he did it was really cool. But also that Six is just falling. He's just gonna come in and have the most badass superhero landing ever. And he is just A-okay. His arm's a little hurt, he's limping a bit, but survived to fall from space. That is a sick image right there. Looking at that mountain, I want to see what Nova 6 looks like. Nova 6 is the thing from Zombies. I want to see what that guy looks like without the suit on. You know, I've never watched the Halo TV show, but I've been told that it's just a series of ass shots of John, the Master Chief.
Copy, Kilo 40.
Oh, shit!
Firing FBF1.
Bro, homie jump scared me. Holy crap.
Copy 40. Firing FBF2. Shot. Copy 40. Firing
No! I was almost out of there. This is a fun weapon. Holy shit. That was good. That was a good time. Oh, I'm hitting it from behind. No pause. Just punched my desk. That doesn't happen usually. Alright, guys. Not gonna lie. I spent a lot of time in the mission, and I got bored. And even though this is the final mission, I'm still going to make this the last episode of the thing because I just don't care enough to edit a 2-hour video instead of this. It's already at like an hour and 20 minutes. It's just, you know? So, this is the last Halo video. Spoiler alert, at the end of the game, he sacrifices himself and fights solo until he dies. And that's it. Alright, I guess we'll see you guys next week with a Godzilla movie for the podcast, and then Portal for the game. So that'll be fun. I'll see you guys.